So if you have felt like there's a sense of like having to restart in your life, and I'm not getting like once or even twice, I'm getting like 2, 3, 4 times here, where you might build yourself to a certain level and you think, yes, you know, I'm finally there, I'm going to make some headway, I'm going to make some real change for my future, and then to have it stripped away from you again where you have to start again. This message is for you. Welcome to Angie Baby Intuitive. Thank you for joining for your collective message. It's an absolute pleasure to have you guys here. I love, appreciate, and welcome each and every one of you. I'm not getting it's because you have failed, okay? It's like it's a cycle that you seem to be stuck in, or that you were stuck in, okay? Oh, we've got retreat and we've got growth, so that makes perfect sense here. We've also got travel, so this could be like that time when you sort of move forward here. Some of you may be at that point, okay? But retreat and growth. I'm getting from this that, like I said, this has happened numerous times, okay? And the first few times it was like, okay, get up, stand up, push through, rebuild. And on the last time, or one of the last times here, you sort of retreated within yourself before you came back out to rebuild, and this growth happened, okay? So it was like, this time you didn't just get straight back up. It was like you went into maybe a dark night of the soul or something along those lines. Or it was just like you needed that break to sort of process what has happened, okay? I am getting that you learned lots from these times that it has happened, okay? Wow, the shadow self coming out with communication. You learnt a lot through the process. We've also got clearing on the bottom of the deck here, okay? So the retreat could have been like necessary to clear out the negative energy or whatever it was that you were feeling from having to repeat this cycle again and again and again, okay? But however, there was a time of retreat here after losing something substantial, before you stood back up and went, okay, I need to get going again. I'm not getting that you're meant to struggle, okay? There's something that you needed to see that you weren't aware of, and that is why, and I'm getting, you know, this with the communication, but that is why these things needed to keep repeating. Wow, because you didn't know, you didn't recognize who you actually are at the core. That'd be interesting to see if the Emperor comes out, but I was just looking at him. Show us what the collective needs to see. Thank you. I'm going to see what flipped there. Page of Swords, yeah. Just as I said that, like, you know, within your mind's eye, okay, you know, because, you know, the Swords is like the true thoughts, communication here. So that's really weird that, as I said that, the Page of Swords flipped over there. But let's have a look what we've got here. The Six of Cups, yeah. This has happened time and time and time again. Five of Swords on the bottom of the deck here. I mean, five of Wands, sorry, on the bottom of the deck here. It's happened time and time again. It could have happened 5 times for some of you, okay, because we've got the 5 coming out here, where you built yourself. Look, I'm getting like, okay, you build businesses. You might have built a business, you lost the business. Built a business, you had to sell the business. Built a business, for some reason it was taken off you. It could be even building a business but also losing a relationship through the process of building yourself to a certain echelon here and then losing. Like, it's just the, you know, the stress and the conflict that it sort of brings about when these sorts of things happen. It's like you've lost a lot. You've lost a lot, okay? It's like it's a, yeah. I'm getting that they're not small changes. They're like resets from the bottom. From the bottom is what I'm hearing. And they're endings that sort of forced you to become someone, like you had to reinvent yourself. You had to pick yourself up and build your life again. It's that sort of feeling. And it was like, even though you built yourself again, it still felt like you were going backwards here. Yeah, look at it. Build yourself to a certain point and then have to walk away from it. You know what I mean? So this is just confirmation here that it's happened more than once. King of Wands. You almost lost your passion here. You almost lost your drive. That's what I was talking about when I said like dark night of the soul here, because as I'm looking at this card, I'm getting you almost lost your passion here. You felt like just looping. It was like looping over and over and over again. It's like a song on replay here is what I'm getting. I'm getting that little thing that you press when you want to replay a song. It's like that is over and over and over again. What I am getting though is that every time that it happened, you learned something. You bounced back with more awareness. And on this last one that knocked you for a 6 here, there was like this retreat time, okay? You learnt, I'm getting, and if you haven't hit this yet, okay, for some of you this is going to be happening, where you're going to go within yourself, but this time when you get back up, I'm hearing there is going to be real growth. This is the last time. This is the, yeah, you're going to come back with more strength, more understanding of yourself, more awareness here, okay? And you're going to, this is the last time. That's what I'm hearing. So I'm getting for some of you, like, this is the last time that it's going to, that you're going to lose what you build. Show us what the collective, thank you. Oh, yeah. And Temperance. Transformation, the Empress, and the Ace of Wands, and the Emperor. Wow. Wow. Oh my God. It just keeps going. Oh, sorry. Was that the Empress? The Emperor? It's an Empress from another deck. And we've got Strength. I listen, I'm taking these, I'm telling you. And then we've got the Five of Wands again. That is just a confirmation. I just saw the sun sticking out from the bottom. So we're taking that as well. King of Wands, Hermit, wow. Okay, you didn't see what you were capable of, okay? You did not see what you were capable of. I just finished saying you came back with more strength, okay? You're starting to see what you're capable of, and you're starting to see your strength, okay? Change of perspective. Starting to see who you are. Bringing in a transformation. Bringing in the balance here. The clarity. Divine timing just came through with the Temperance as well. Just as I looked at the Temperance for a second time here. Divine timing. You needed to learn. This is what you needed to learn, was who you are. this Empress twice actually, and the Emperor. Hidden knowledge, okay? You needed to understand hidden knowledge. You needed to see who you are. Ace of Cups. You're coming back with new energy, fiery, emotionally charged new energy here, and it's coming in quick, guys. Absolutely amazing energy coming through here. You're going to give a little bit more. This is like, it's almost like you are invigorated, okay, and you're ready to just give it your all. Okay, you're ready to give it your all here. I'm seeing the King of Wands, King of Wands. The Hermit is underneath that King of Wands there. So full packed wisdom. You learnt a lot through that process, through the many processes that you've been through. And we've got the Ace of Wands coming again. Okay, so this new energy, that's just confirming this new energy that is within you now. The cycle is coming to an end. That's what's coming through. This cycle is coming to an end. Some of you have received communication about that. Ascension is coming through. Soul expansion, okay? Moving into your... Wow. Moving into your true self. Rising above the darkness into the light, because you have been on this it's like, what do you call that, hamster wheel, keeps happening again and again. We've also got soul expansion on the bottom of there. So your consciousness is expanding. You understand the connection between all things. You're just understanding and becoming more aware of yourself. That cycle is coming to an end, is what I'm hearing. You're starting to see who you are. You're starting to realize that you were never powerless in those moments, that you had all the strength, actually. You just didn't fully trust yourself, your awareness. You didn't fully trust, okay, your awareness, your wisdom, your clarity, your intuition. And now you can see it, okay? Phoenix energy coming through strong here. Have we pulled from this deck yet? Because I like to have full... Oh, yes, we have. So I'm putting that back. Hang on a minute. Let's grab this one. Phoenix energy. Again, I'm going to reiterate to you, okay, starting to see it. That's just reconfirming here, okay? And now you're ready to just full steam ahead here, full of passion, full of purpose, full of energy, full of drive, okay? Definite movement happening forward, happening now, personal growth, okay? You're growing. This is just confirmation that you are growing. You're ready to take action. Everything that you've learnt, okay, with your whole being, you're ready to move forward and take action here. You now see, this could represent, just as I looked at it, the divinity, okay? Father and the Son and the Holy Spirit. Thank you. Who is having all these physical, emotional, and mental experiences? Notice who is experiencing the experience. Realize that you, the experiencer, have a certain quality, and that quality is awareness, consciousness, and an intuitive sense of existence. You exist regardless, thoughts or no thoughts. Wow, that's pretty powerful right there, okay? And that really is like, who is having all these physical, emotional, and mental experiences? Clarifying there, like what was sort of coming through just before, when we were talking about like realizing who you are. realizing what you're capable of here. I'm hearing that you were becoming more aware, becoming more aligned, becoming more honest with yourself, okay? And once you... Okay, so once a phoenix becomes aware of its own nature, it doesn't go through the same fire the same way again, right? It rises differently, and that is the power that you are in right now. That is the consciousness, the awareness that you are in right now. That's amazing. This is the shift I'm seeing for the future, for your future. Okay, that is a shift that is happening now. You're moving out of repeating and into choosing. Thank you. I'm going to keep shuffling. I know. Oh, wow. Action. What did I just say? What did I just say? Okay, let me just keep, because that sort of balanced on my hand. Dark Night. This is where you just come out of. You can't even make that up. Look at it. Okay. Dark Night of the Soul, like we spoke about. Action. Moving forward here. What else have we got? Receiving, open, facade, beliefs. Wow. Closed off, resistance. This is just all going along. Forgiveness, apology, decisions, higher self activation. Loss, dangling right here on the top. Loss. This just explains the process that you have just been through, okay? But now you're choosing. Wow, you're choosing. You're moving out of repeating. And you're choosing what stays, what goes, choosing where your energy belongs, choosing where your energy what your energy goes into, okay? Because you've just come out of this dark night of the soul, of this shadow self, okay? Of this clearing, retreat. And once you start choosing, your life stops feeling like something that keeps happening to you and starts becoming something that you're actually actively shaping here. Receiving, open, releasing these, the beliefs, or understanding, taking off that mask of loss and open to receiving. Show us what the collective needs to see. Oh, thank you. Abundance. Spiritual career on the bottom of the deck as well. That could be relevant to some of you. Pink could be relevant, okay? Purple, pink, 88, 888, okay? Abundance. 7 could be also significant. Right now I'm hearing the cycle is beginning to break, okay? The cycle is beginning to break. Guys, this is your reading. If you resonate, please like the video, share it for other collective to be able to receive. If you vibe with my energy or want to become a part of our soul fam here, subscribe to the channel. And if you want to stay up to date with messages that come through, hit that notification bell. Absolutely amazing. You're like a phoenix. Let me know if you've been through this, if you've been through this cycle of like having to pick yourself up 2, 3, 4 times, okay? 5 of swords coming out twice. Was it 5 of swords? Yeah. Oh, 5 of swords, 5 of wands, 5 of cups. For some of you, you've had to restart your life 5 times, okay? And it doesn't mean just business, okay? It can be like business, losing a love, blah blah blah. It can be many different things. Everyone's journey is going to, or rebuilding yourself to a certain point and then losing it. Can be just as simple as like getting your dream job and then having it taken from you. Let me know. Keep shining, guys.